Holding on to this Primal Rage. Chengdu with a last-ditch effort here. Now the Primal Rage comes out. Surely not Fearless.
No way.
Might be about to be witnessing something crazy. He's going to be disjointing them, pushing them out. Chengdu's like, get away from me. He's chasing me down in the Primal Rage.
Has been great on Sombra in the past. The Dallas Fuel's comp, it wants to play much faster. They want to try and get value before Chengdu can get in. There's
Big
a
hack.
Gorgeously played by Doha, but he does fall.
They try and follow up on this. Doha going down. It's a dangerous situation. Dallas are going to be flipping this point over, but they didn't deny the res from Gaga. So Gaga's back in the fight pretty quickly here. And the rock is being laid down by Chengdu. He's going to try and punish the Dallas Fuel for trying to essentially play aggressively into this backline. Gaga booped away. Jets are finding that early kill. It's helped them out tremendously now. And only a couple of players left remaining. Hambindo will fall. Okay, the choke point's getting locked up here. The mines come down as well. Coalescence to lead it in. Should be the team fight win here. Indeed it is. Dallas Fuel have way too much damage, just overwhelming through the choke point. And I just really point out as well, I think, on Chengdu Hunter's DPS line.
Their fuel's online. Their ult's online, Brent. And that is going to fuel them in this fight. And EMP can just wipe out Chengdu in one go.
EMP comes through, and look at that, that's a 6-man. Dallas Fuel looking beautiful right now. They let it in with the sound barrier as well. There was nothing really.
Big hacks, and Chengdu can perfectly kite. It's going to be really difficult here for Chengdu again.
Okay, Monk ends up going down there. I don't know if that was a one clip, but regardless, the damage was being pumped in by Chengdu. And it does set up for the kill onto Fielder. Fielder either hacked or didn't have access to the fadeaway. The point's still going to be contesting, but that's just going to be Elsa just trying to trade out here. He's also got D-Max pretty early on into this fight, and the pace is a huge...
He uses his translocator there to be able to get out, and he's just watching the positioning. Fearless slept, and they almost flipped the point over. Oh. Sparkle dies. The mine's trying to contest
Solo EMP.
there.
Solo EMP onto Fearless. And they flip the point over. They're going to be winning this team fight regardless.
Fantastic hack.
It's going to be the neutral hack. And time going. But can they keep hold of this team fight? Doha going down. He doesn't have the EMP, Josh.
That is a crucial pick to start things off. And Dallas, they are so split and uncoordinated. They don't have a good target. They take down Monk, though, right before the nano boost comes online.
See, spraying down, Leaves just trying to collect onto a lot of this damage that they're putting out here. The D-Mech comes through, the power driver into the corner. EMP from Dallas, a last-ditch effort, but it's not going to be enough. They don't just be a bit of a threat for either Sparkle or Doha. You can see the hack onto Gaga again. Coalescence, is it enough to try and collect the kill? Post-bomb comes through. Doha just going to be holding on to this EMP that he's built up now, looking to try and get this kill onto Elsa as well.
That's so aggressive.
Yep, straight into their spawn. Chengdu, though, okay, trying to hold a candle to it. They just can't in the end. Dallas looking pretty strong. Fearless going to be kept alive by his team as well. Going to be supporting them fully. And that was a very, very quick EMP engagement. They weren't really waiting for them to try and play each and every point. They haven't got a tick yet either. Sparkle getting a lot of work done as well. The backline. Gaga's just desperately trying to basically stop this in its tracks. Fearless going down. I mean, despite the fact that this looks so good for Dallas, they are winning this team fight. Sparkle as well. I mean, nobody is stopping him currently, but eventually brought down. It's a massive pick here, Josh, especially with Leave. Duplicate's going to be used. Sleep into the corner. Self-destruct as well. Chaos in the dark room currently, but Chengdu seem like they're the ones coming out on top. Another Primal. Here, Leave just obviously at the tail end of his duplicate, but it matters not because Chengdu are in firm control now of this point. Already going to be able to possibly get 2 ticks here. Post-bomb comes through. Sparkle not getting the kill he was looking for. Monk ends up going down. Dallas looking to turn this one. They've actually caught them in the back corridor here. A lot of kills going their way, but Leaf still alive, pumping in the damage. Still, Jexa evens it out, and they've lost enough players that it's not looking doable for them. Jimmy.
Doha's primals have been able to gather good value.
Oh, the post-bomb somehow gets value there. I believe Nisha was forced out of it. The Bionade as well.
Elsa grabs?
What? Okay, well, maybe the switch is going to be in order here. They're getting a couple of trade kills, but with Dallas on the defense, you're not going to be able to make this work.
A nano boost and a primal rage have got to win this fight, otherwise it goes the way of the Dallas Fuel.
So the post bomb comes down into the corner, but it might not even be necessary to win that one out. The grab was followed up with the Bionade.
It's done.
Yeah.
It's just a follow-up. It's just simply not existent.
They're trying to focus down the tank line when they're pushing through here, but the Immortality Field into the Blizzard as well with that Gravitic Flux. Chengdu have every tool at their disposal to deal with that one. I think the EMP was around. The wall doesn't get too much. Self-destruct buys them a bit of space, but the Amp Matrix, this is brutal. They're playing right into this one. Immortality Field comes up, but the damage is already done. Fearless and Jexa have fallen. 2 ticks going to be gained, so the Dallas Fuel have at least bought themselves a win condition, but the fight doesn't end here. Gaga ends up going down. The Symbol is going to be giving them a bit of damage mitigation with the tanks gone. Dallas now going to be rolling out Fearless and Hanbin, trying to get back into this fight as quickly as humanly possible. The res onto Gaga, though, is massive, and Elsa, connecting the accretion, is going to be taking out the off-tank as well. Gravitic Flux might be enough to catch onto him. Indeed, it catches onto 2, and that should seal it for Chengdu, being able to hold this one now. The overtime still ticking as well. They just about spot him, so another great play by Nisha here. The shield bashes are just really just kind of suppressing a lot of what Dallas are trying to do. The recontest comes through with the nano boost. Sparkle gets Gaga. I don't want to call it over just yet, even though they're only just shy of a couple of percentage points. They have to keep contesting this point, but they need pickups as well. The longer this fight goes, Dallas are doing a good job of just contesting this one out. The D-Mech, the post-bomb comes through. It's an explosive finish to this one. Are Dallas really going to be able to hold on?
No, I don't think there's a chance here, Brian. Even with this EMP coming through, they have so many ults online. And the rally armor, the EMP, it was all available for the Chengdu Hunters.
There we go.
Elsa with a little bit of style, and they're going to be able to wrap up this map. Kind of the flanker in the back, harassing Jimmy, stopping him from getting into great positions. But now Doha's going to have to play tighter and use this EMP to win the team fight.
The EMP connects. It's actually going to be connecting onto a lot of good targets. Dallas trying to match it up as well. Doha's able to clean up a couple of these targets. Look at that Primal. Oh, he's not going to be able to get out of there. That is the mechanics of Gaga that we were hyping up.
Jimmy again.
Able to just separate him around. Jimmy with the headshot onto Sparkle. Just putting in that consistent work, getting those pickoffs. The rally again being kind of just separated, and Gaga Rage has turned it around. The grab doesn't really find too much. Chengdu's still pushing this one in slowly, but Sparkle with 2. And Fearless still alive now. They weren't expecting this whatsoever. Just putting in a bit of that tickle damage from the Tesla cannon, and that's the kill onto Monk. The short hop to bring him down.
Fearless has been
available. The bubble is applied. Fearless is in a bit of trouble. The nano boost now going to be coming up, but Leave is going to be now choosing his target. Diving into the back line. This is troubling now for the Dallas Fuel. There's only so much that Fearless can do with that nano boost applied. Just about builds a Primal Rage, so now he's going to try and keep this fight going, but Chengdu are in complete control. Leave did build up a Primal Rage of his own. It is a lot of chaos now occurring onto the point, but ultimately...
Grab stickies, duplicate, anything. Chengdu have got all of the good positioning here.
Yep, nano boost has to be used to try and keep them alive. Do they have the damage? The right click comes in from Elsa. I believe that was so much work being put into it with the Bionade as well from Monk. Gaga just keeping them locked up now with the Primal. The card, it just hasn't been stopped whatsoever. Doha has to get this EMP out, but it connects onto the targets. There will be no follow-up. The Sleep Dart, just the Rage. The bubble actually, I think, disjointed the hack for a moment, but eventually hacked up again. Now the EMP laid into it. So much damage being offloaded at this choke point. And the Chengdu Hunters are just being kind of stopped short here, right when they were going for it. But all of that off the back of the space that Fearless was creating. Might be enough to try and again push Chengdu into this corridor. The post-bomb comes in, comboing up with the grab. That's a good pick onto Elsa. And the tracking from Sparkle, I mean, that's going to mean the point captured. And there was a lot of doubts, I think, onto Sparkle as well in terms of his, I think, ability.
Grabbing a duplicate here could win the fight. They've got to take the initiative before Dallas get their ults up. Look at the flank from Jimmy. Great whip shot.
That's a wonderful whip shot. Jimmy pushed back. He still finds the pick onto Doha, though. Finding that one, that's not too bad, though. Jimmy getting traded out, a little bit of long-range hack. Dallas still on the attack. The post-bomb is going to get the kill onto Elsa. The bubble just about fades. The mechanics coming up big now. Dallas, they're not going to be able to match the time just yet, but are in a good position to carry it.
Who whiffed their best opportunity.
Grab.
Here we go, there's the EMP.
The EMP is going to be clearing all of it. Big Bionade as well, nothing to stop it. Chengdu looking for answers to try and contest this card up. They've got Leave, who's going to be playing the Tracer, and Leave only stays alive for a moment. A shield bash pushing them away. Nisha not going to be able to mitigate much damage despite the rally coming out. The pin from Elsa. is going to contest this. They have players staying alive in this bubble. They need to clean these up quickly, otherwise it could get disastrous. The longer this fight goes, the worse it is. The sleep, Elsa, 1 HP and a dream. Kart should be moving in. The contest comes in from the back. Gaga is making it work. And look at this, almost build up the Primal Rage as well. Josh, no, he dies just short. 98%. To the car wash section here, but look at that EMP, connects onto 5. Is there any follow-up now for Dallas? Elsa going down, but Jimmy wants to try and clutch this one up. Sparkle using the recall. He's got to stay into this fight, has the pulse bomb, looking for the right opportunity, lays it against the wall. Jimmy's still alive. In fact, he's grappled up to the high ground. Gonna get the res off now onto Elsa just to keep this one going, but a great sleep down onto Gaga. But again, no one is dealing with Jimmy. He stayed alive this entire time, and now he's brought destruction to the battlefield. Still Dallas pushing this one in, using the bubble for cover, but Chengdu are still finding options to try and win this one out. Fielder caught out of position. Jimmy, I remind you, is still alive and just collects the kill onto Jexter as well. 1 HP and a dream. Fearless, he's got way too much on his plate to try and manage this, but Dallas are still trying anyway.
They're going after the Mercy. They need to take heals out of the equation, but Fearless has his heals ripped away from him as well. Jimmy's back, the unkillable Widowmaker for Chengdu. Deep and ended up getting punished by Leaf. This time Bionade is absolutely fat from Monk.
Oh my goodness, that has set them up beautifully. And the pincer maneuver here from I should say will fall. Sparkle with a pulse bomb. What? Holy moly. I mean, this guy, he's just making it work for him. That was style points. Eventually brought down by Leaf with a quick bonk to the back of the head. And Leaf's going to get that DMEC as well. Hanman realizes, I got to use the South as
aggressive off the back of Doha's EMP here. Could be devastating. Gaga's already dead from the EMP.
The EMP is massive. It can't assault to so many targets. The Dallas Fuel. It's a clean wipe. I don't believe it. They know their win cons. They can see it. And this map here, Gibraltar, we were doubting them, but eventually they pull it out, they whittle down the time bank, and they take away the series. 3-1, they will be moving forwards here in the main melee.